Rain, some heavy rain, and some gusty winds out of that system, but it's not going to be a super long window. It's going to be mainly tomorrow morning through very early tomorrow afternoon. 75 outside right now. It's quite humid, partly cloudy skies. I think we'll start with a little sun and then the clouds will quickly move in today. 70s and a few upper 60s, upper 70s along the Chesapeake Bay. And today about 88. We'll see more afternoon thunderstorms, and those will contain some heavy rains, but I think we should stay in the upper 80s today. A very humid day. A tropical storm warning in effect for about I-95 and eastward. That means tropical storm conditions are likely in many areas, and I'll break that down for you here in a moment. And also some flash flood warnings in effect, meaning some heavy rains, including today's thunderstorms, and then tomorrow's soaking rain is going to combine for some issues. And then throughout the week we have rain chances, just normal summertime stuff. This is Isaias, and we can see 70 miles an hour. It is still a tropical storm. It may become a Category 1 hurricane again before making landfall, but once it does, it'll quickly lose a lot of those characteristics. But man, once this happens, it's going to really start to move once it hits land. I know it's been a slow mover so far. But the east side of this track will have the biggest effects from this system. Now, it's going to bring a big area of moisture with it that will affect most of us, and some gusty winds. But man, if you live east side of that storm, you'll probably have at least a chance even for some tornadic activity. All right, tonight and this afternoon, some scattered showers and storms. By early tomorrow morning, we'll start to see our first bits of moisture from this. And when I mean early, probably midnight to 3 a.m. And the main shield starts to move northward, and the rain spreads everywhere. By 6 a.m., some moderate to heavy rainfall in some areas. The winds will be wrapping into that system, and they'll be gusty at times. This area right here would be our most favorite if we do see some tornadoes come up. And what happens is you get that onshore flow of air. The bottom part of it hits the land, so friction slows it down, but that top part is still going fast. That's called speed shear, and from that, it could spin up some tornadoes. Usually not real strong tornadoes, but that is possible. There's the rain by 9 a.m. and by around 10 to 11, it really moves out. But we'll get a wind then just out of a general pressure differential. So I think it's going to remain breezy right through tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Wind gusts could approach 40 here in town. Gusts, not sustained. Isabel, our gusts were in the 70s. Keep that in mind. And Isabel lasted a really long time. But along the bay there, we can see gusts approaching 55, 60 in some spots. Look at Emporia, maybe 59. Rainfall amounts right along the bay, maybe 2+. Probably around 3 to 5 generally here in the metro area, and then a little bit less the farther west you go back toward the Shenandoah Valley. Here's what I don't like. After this, it's going to remain very humid with chances for thunderstorms just about every day. I mean, this soil is going to be really saturated by then. Reba.